Have you ever felt it? That feeling that you're just running on empty, even when you should be rested? It's this quiet epidemic, really, but it's something we often get wrong. So let's get into the biology behind why so many modern men feel completely and utterly drained. See, this isn't like a switch flips overnight. It's a slow leak. It's a lifestyle that from the outside looks totally normal, but on the inside, it's systematically draining you. Day by day, your energy, your focus, that inner drive, it just seems to fade away. And when that happens, it's so easy to start pointing the finger at yourself, right? You think, man, I've lost my edge, or I've just gotten lazy. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it entirely? What if the problem isn't some flaw in your character, but a real change happening in your body's chemistry? Okay, so let's start by looking at what this drain actually feels like in the real world. Your body is sending you signals all the time. The first step is just learning to listen to them. Do any of these hit a little too close to home? Waking up already tired, trying to get through your day with a foggy brain, feeling like your discipline has just sprung a leak. It's so easy to just chalk this stuff up to being a grown-up or, just getting older. But these aren't character flaws. They are very real signals of a deeper biological shift. And this, right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. On the left, you see the story of self-blame we tell ourselves. But the biological truth on the right, it tells a completely different story. Your body isn't failing you. It's just responding to the incredible pressure we're putting on it. But listen, this is a really critical point we have to make. Feeling these things is one thing. Having a confirmed medical diagnosis, that's something else entirely. We have to separate our feelings from the cold, hard lab results. Now, the hormone at the very center of this whole conversation is, of course, testosterone. And look, it's about so much more than just sex and muscles. It's fundamental to your energy levels, your mood, your mental sharpness. Really, it's about how you feel just living in your own body. So let me be crystal clear about this. You can't diagnose yourself because you feel a little off or because you saw some compelling ad online. A real deficiency is only confirmed one way, when the symptoms you're feeling are backed up by a doctor. And third, you get the blood work to see what's actually going on. Simple as that. All right, so let's say your levels are low. Why? What's happening? Well, for a lot of men today, the body isn't failing. It's actually under attack from a lifestyle that we've come to accept as completely normal. Let's break down the three biggest culprits. First up, excess body fat. And this isn't about looking a certain way. This is pure biology. Fat cells literally contain an enzyme that converts your testosterone into estrogen. So the more excess fat you're carrying, the more you are fueling a process that actively works against your male hormones. It is one of the strongest links in all of medicine. The second attack is poor sleep, and this one is huge. Sleep is when your body does all its critical repair work, including regulating hormones. The impact is staggering. Research has shown that just 1 week of bad sleep can tank testosterone levels by up to 15%. And for some guys, the hidden problem is something like sleep apnea, which just destroys your recovery night after night. And the third major attack is simply inactivity. Our bodies were never, ever designed to sit in a chair for 10 hours a day. It's not what we're built for. When we stop moving, our body composition gets worse, our energy plummets, and the whole hormonal environment just becomes less than ideal. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? The big takeaway here isn't to feel defeated, it's to feel empowered. Because if your biology is just responding to your lifestyle, well, guess what? You have the power to change the lifestyle and change the outcome. Now, hearing all that, you might be thinking it sounds a little discouraging, but I promise you, it's actually the opposite. This is the good news, because it shows us exactly what we need to do. This is the single most important idea to grasp. Your body isn't broken. It's just overburdened. See, a broken system might need a pill or a shot, but an overburdened system, it just needs you to take some of the weight off. And that is something you have a massive amount of control over. So, here are the honest questions your body is basically begging you to ask. This isn't about some magic pill. It's about doing a simple, honest audit of your daily life. Are you giving your body the basic, fundamental things it needs to actually function well? Because here's the beautiful part. When you start reducing those burdens, when you actually fix your sleep, lose that excess fat, and start moving your body again, the system can begin to rebuild itself. You don't just look better, you start to feel your mind, your energy, and your drive coming back online. So, what's the final answer here? It all comes down to honesty. Being honest with your doctor, understanding the honesty of your own biology, and most importantly, being honest with yourself about the life you're living. So here's the game plan. It all starts with getting real with yourself. If the symptoms are persistent, go get the blood work. Then you attack the fundamentals. You fix the sleep. That means a dark, cool room, a consistent bedtime. You lose the excess fat. You build some muscle. This is the real work that actually moves the needle. And that's really the bottom line. You can't trick your biology. You can't wish your way to feeling better. Your hormones don't care about your fantasies. They respond to the reality of how you sleep, how you eat, and how you move. And when you decide to change that reality, your entire story can start to change right along with it.